So today we're gonna be talking about int SSJ for Gogeta's Easy A as well as LR, Vegeta, and Trunks. Bro, this is a long time coming. Man, it is about a damn time that int SSJ for Gogeta has gotten his Easy A because last I remember, he is a what? He came out in 2020? I think let me double check that. Let me get for Gogeta. I think he comes out in 2020. I'm gonna bring that up. As for the month, does he come out October of 2020? I'm just taking a guess. Where's in Gogeta? There he is. He comes out February 1st of 2021 on Global. And on JP, let me take a quick peek. I'm pretty certain he comes out like Halloween of 2020 on JP, I think. Okay. He comes out. Okay, he comes out a day before Halloween. Okay, so I was pretty much around the same damn ballpark. All right, so yeah, wow, this guy is over 4 years old, about to be 5 years old. Crazy. And then they come out 2022. They're Tanabata of 2022, right? I believe. Let me double check that. I don't exactly remember. Let me get you. Let me get Future Saga. Okay, let me see. So Future Saga, and then Vegeta and Trunks. I think they're Tanabata of 2022, if I remember correctly, because they come out November 28th of 2022 on Global, and they come out when on JP? I'm pretty sure it's Tanabata, right? They're the Tanabata unit. I'm just double checking if the page will load. Oh god. Yeah, okay, so they are the Tanabata unit for JP back in 2022. All right, so I was pretty much in the same ballpark for these guys' releases. Okay, if not on the spot. So in for Gogeta 2 we got here. So, leader skill not gonna talk about. So, passive 4 key and 300% attack and defense at the start of turn, as well as effective against all types, and 40% damage reduction. Very nice. And for one turn for character's entry turn, 40% damage reduction. Dope. And for every attack received or dodged, a 25% chance to crit up to a guaranteed crit. Okay, nice. So, 4 attacks like dodged or received, that's a guaranteed crit just for the rest of the battle. Nice. And as the second or third attacker in the turn, 250% attack and defense, and he launches a guarantee super. So this guy wants to ride slot 2 or slot 3 permanently. You never want this guy inside slot 1 unless you're trying to tank a boss's attack or super attack in whatever scenario you're in with his 80% damage reduction at the start of turn. I mean, sure, but outside of that scenario, you never want this guy inside slot 1, like ever, right? And when receiving a super attack, a 70% chance of nullifying it and countering it with tremendous power for 10 turns from character's entry turn, and a 50% chance of nullifying it and countering it with tremendous power starting from the 11th turn from start of battle. Okay, they didn't do much with this guy. This guy is just gonna be uh, Unga Bunga big numbers guy, and he gets 100% attack and 50% defense for 4 turns. Wow, this guy is going to be hitting some numbers. What's his rainbowed attack stat? Let me go back on over to him. He's at 17,780 attack. Wow. Wow. Is he going to be at like what? Like 18, 19,000 attack? No? Is he? I mean, they have the little 0% like easy A stats, right? Right over here. Um yo, he's going to be hitting very hard. Um he's slot 2, slot 3. Yeah, I mean, this is the most basic looking easy A with the easiest game plan. Slot 2, slot 3. Yeah. I mean, the only issue is that he shares the same name as the unit with probably the greatest animations I've ever seen in my life. That being this guy right over here. This guy has some of the best animations I've ever seen. His like, yeah, this That's the only issue. He shares the same exact name as this guy, but outside of that, I mean, this guy is pretty good. I mean, he's good. Yeah, none to comment. He's just gonna be hitting very hard. This right here is going to help him out a lot. He's going to be hitting very hard, and he's going to have very nice post super defense. Um, yeah, 250% attack and defense and a guarantee super. Yeah, gets up to 80% damage reduction turn one, 40% damage reduction from that turn onward. He has the attack, the super attack nullification for those 10 turns. They didn't do much for this guy. They were very scared to do anything with him. Very Dokkan, you're being very scary. Very scary. It's like the Ingenemba effect, where they're afraid to make an EZA too strong for too long. It's the Ingenemba effect. Definitely gonna call it that. Alright, so LR Vegeta and Trunks, let's see what we got here. By the way, shout out to Dark Sploon. Quick sidebar. You guys know how Goresh is to the truth back when Goresh was doing all those translations? So Sploon is like the Goresh and I'm the trooper. Sploon is Goresh to my truth. If that makes sense. Leave a skill, I'm gonna skip over. Okay, so activates interest animation when there is another bond of parent and child category ally on the team upon the character's entry. 7 key and 100% defense for 5 turns, as well as 10% damage reduction and randomly changes key series of a certain type to rainbow for 3 turns. Okay, and the base effects: 2 key, 200% attack and defense baseline, unrestricted guard, and 20% damage reduction, as well as launching an additional attack as a 70% chance to come a super attack, and when attacking with 18 or more key, launches a guaranteed super attack, and when activating the active skill or when attacking with 24 key, bond of parent and child category allies get 30% defense. Nice, so that's with them included, right? So they'll just get that defense for free. And for every attack received or dodged, 2 key up to 10, 20% attack up to 100%, and 50% defense up to 150%, and 10% chance to crit up to 50%. And as the first attacker in the turn, 200% attack and defense, and 30% damage reduction. So let me just pull up Vegeta and Trunks. Let me get Int 4 Gogeta real quick. So Int 4 Gogeta's best linear partner is the EZA 7-year Super Saiyan Force. Makes sense. And the best linking partner for Vegeta and Trunks, let me just put it back on over to the English version, right? Because I don't know why I left it on the Japanese version. So the best linking partner for Vegeta and Trunks is going to be Sword of Hope Trunks, but you're not doing that, bro. You're not doing that. Never in a million. Absolutely and absolutely. These are, I mean, they're pretty much the same unit, but this guy in particular is going to be the best linking partner for them because, of course, to start out with Goku. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, they didn't go too hard on him. They didn't. All they really did was they made him an orb changer. Made him a rainbow orb changer and gave him an additional 10% damage reduction. I mean, they just bumped up some stats, slapped on some damage reduction, and called it a day. Stats and damage reduction, as well as rainbow orb changing. They didn't do too much to him. They didn't. Wow. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that they made their guard unrestricted, and inside their pre-EZA, their guard is restricted to them being inside the first slot, which I do like. But the thing is that you always want them inside slot 1 because they get up to 50% damage reduction with guard. Past those 3 turns, of course. Within those 3 turns, that's 60% damage reduction with guard. And do keep in mind, they are a stacking character. Yeah. They regularly stack attack and defense. And now they get 50% attack and defense. From the pre-EZA, they only got 30% attack and defense in 1 turn. Okay. Wow. Very good EZA. Very good. Yeah. I'm very certain that they're going to be giving this support to the LR Goku and Vegeta exchange unit. Well, reversible exchange. Yeah, okay, wow. I will certainly say I do like Vegeta and Trunks' EZA more than Gogeta, because Gogeta's problem is that he shares the same name as the guy with the greatest animations ever. Like, his animations are beautiful, bro. That shit is just immaculate. Anyway, shout out to Sploon. He's basically my Goresh. It's crazy. I've been using the Dokkan info part of the chat more often. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Huh? Raises allies' attack and defense by 5% in battle? Wow. This is really fucking strong. Oh my God. Okay, so clearly they have the better EZA than 4 Gogeta. 4 Gogeta's good. They held back on him. I mean, that was going to be pretty obvious. The strongest thing about 4 Gogeta is his super attack effect. 100% attack and 50% defense for multiple turns is uber fucking strong. And I mean, Vegeta and Trunks, good. Not much to say here. Yeah, 2 plus supers, 1 being guaranteed and 1 being a chance. Support, stats build up, as well as crit chance build up. Not much to say here. Yeah, within those first 5 turns, I mean, that's 7 key and 100% defense. They're gonna go ahead and build up that defense, as well as build up more than that 7 key within those starts. Yeah, Vegeta and Trunks is good. This right here, this is a stupid strong effect. Raises allies' attack and defense by 5% in battle. This is dumb fucking strong, bro. And I imagine they're going to be crazy in the festival battles. And I've also found that you obviously, I'm sure that you guys already know this, but you don't only need stackers in the festival battles. And I think, will this guy perform in there? All right, we'll see. That's gonna be about it for me. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Let me know what you guys think down below. Vegeta and Trunks are good. They're 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 good. 4 Gogeta, solid. They held back. But that's gonna be about it. Peace.